these are all kind of done now. I mean, these are just mini builds. So, of course, when I add walls next to these, things will change. Some of these walls will end up being completely blank or have something like this, which is just kind of decorative pieces added into it. We'll subtract, we'll remove. Every single one of these we can do that with, where we duplicate it, put it up, and then say, you know what, I don't really need all of this stuff in here. So let's get rid of the repetitiveness of it, but that still looks good, you know? And then we can take this and duplicate it and then throw it up like that. And then now we can decide, okay, well, let's just scale this up then and make this really large or something. I don't know, just to throw off a different vibe. And that's kind of the plan. But let me show you. So we have all these things. They all have pretty much lights except for that one because I needed something that was going to be kind of like a side of a building or something like that. Then we have our doorways, our entrances, which are pretty basic. I wasn't really spending a lot of time on these just because I don't know. There's not a lot of situations where we're actually using doorways like this. So then we have our storefronts over here. And yeah, they're just pretty simple. We're just kind of building a frame around this frame because it frames the shop. And then, of course, all these just have pre-placed TVs, so that way we can have the TV looking kind of vibe. But yeah, I think all this looks really, really nice. One of the things I wanted to see, though, is if we go in here and we select and we move over to just this advanced settings, you can see that we have these different color options. And sometimes these work and sometimes they don't. But I'm just curious what happens if we replace that. Oh, it updates all the lighting. That's cool. So that's really nice, actually, because then we need a blue build or we need a red build. Now all those update. But yeah, so this also allows us to go in and change the coloring. So that way everything's slightly different. And let's say you're doing this yourself and you're like, I really want to add in a third color. Like, look at that. We've added in a third color. Obviously, this like brick, probably not going to be the color you want that to be. But yeah, we can change it so that's a darker color rather than the lighter color, or maybe we want this to be an even darker color, or we want it to be an even lighter color. Now we have a completely different vibe, or we can go all the way to white and we have like almost a Star Wars-y looking build, which, I mean, that's pretty cool, but it does give you a lot of variation on what you want it to look like. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to go into the map, the campaign, and we are going to see how easily we can create buildings using this and pre-existing areas that I've already built. So let's go do that.